Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today about another live stream. Before I get into this live stream, I want to remind everyone that I leave the link to different playlists in every description box. Take a moment to click on those links, run the views up, run the thumbs up, run the comments up, and if you feel the need to share the playlist, feel free to share the playlist. If you like my channel, find my channel useful, take a moment to subscribe and turn on post bell notifications. That way YouTube will notify you every time I upload a new video. I also want to give a shout out to all my silent supporters. If you used to make YouTube content, now you use your channel to support your favorite YouTubers, thank you for your support. It's much appreciated. If you have a YouTube channel just to support your favorite YouTubers, thank you for your support as well. It's much appreciated. You know, you gotta do vouch for a big number to support my channel. Like 80 to 90% of the support of my channel comes from silent supporters, and I most definitely appreciate that. That means a lot, that means a lot, you know. But today I'm about another live stream on a Friday. Get some steps in. I figure I want to clear my head. I want to clear my head and clear my head some things that I should have been clear my mind of a long time ago. But when you fight the battle, when you fight things, this is what happens. You know what I mean? This is what happens. You end up with too much on your mind, and it's time for me to let a lot of things go. I'm approaching my 44th birthday, coming in less than 30 days. And want to take time to clear some mental and a lot of things that I should have did a long time ago. It's time to start dead in now. A lot of things that I haven't got over yet that I should have been over by now, but not. And it's time for me to start that process. It's time for me to start that healing process within myself. It's time for me to, regardless of the outcome, regardless of what I wanted the outcome to be, and it turned out not to be that outcome, it's time for me to start that healing process. You know what I mean? It's time for me to start that healing process and really let things be what it be and really move forward in my life. Where I can live my best life and achieve all that I'm out to achieve. That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at today. I want to do some lessons, just be by the water and just think. Do a lot of thinking. I've been doing a lot of praying lately. I've been doing a lot of praying. I mean, when I say a lot of praying, I've been doing a lot of praying. You know what I mean? And I don't know if it's God's will that all that's on my mind is on my mind, but I've been doing a lot of praying and praying for understanding, knowledge, wisdom, understanding. That's something I always pray for. I always pray that God bless me with the same knowledge, wisdom, understanding of everything that he gave Solomon. I feel, to me, in my opinion, in my 43 years of being on this earth and all the time I spent studying the Bible inside out, meaning reading from Genesis all the way to Revelations, in depth reading and praying for knowledge, wisdom, understanding of God's word, I say, in my opinion, Solomon is one of the best characters in the Bible. The second best. Job and Solomon are my best two characters. And God told Solomon, you build my temple for me, I will bless you whatever you want. And all Solomon asked for in return was knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Well, that's something I pray for every day. I pray that God give me the knowledge, wisdom, understanding I need to get through everything that come my way on a daily basis. Because I don't know what each day gonna hold for me. Only God knows what each day holds for us. So I pray that God bless him with the knowledge, wisdom, understanding to get through each day, to cope with everything that come my way, to deal with everything that comes my way on a daily basis. And as I pray for that, things get revealed and answers come to me. The answers don't always come right away, but the answers do come in due time. That thing about prayer, you know what I mean? The answers don't always come overnight. Sometimes it take days, and when the answers do come, they come. They come. And that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. I found out some things. Sometimes I kind of acknowledge and realize. Sometimes we put people in this high pedal, look at people as they all that, and then when people have actions show you that they're not all that. You know what I mean? Or when you see people do things or give into things that you would never thought they would give into, you know, and that mess up your whole mind, that mess up your whole mental. Like, wow, you know what I mean? Like, you know, I'm not gonna go in detail, but just want to vent for a while I'm out here walking around the water and enjoying fresh air. You know, shout out to Chanel for putting me on this right here. Like, this is really therapeutic. You know what I mean? It's really therapeutic. You know, it's really therapeutic. Therapeutic. Whether you're doing it with somebody, you're doing it by yourself. You know, shout out to her. You know, Chanel, the one that really put me on how peaceful and how being around the water is good for your mental. So I shout out Chanel for putting me on that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, but like a lot of things be getting revealed to me. You know what I mean? A lot of things getting revealed to me. Like, time for me to live life more. You know, that's one thing that got revealed to me. Trying to live life more. Like, going to the club the other weekend and really peeping the vibe, really seeing how it was in there. Like, looking around the club, like the whole time I'm vibing with the people I'm with, but at the same time I'm looking around the club like, yo, this kind of vibe I want. This is the kind of vibe I crave. You know what I mean? This kind of vibe I crave, you know. And then when someone asked me to dance with them, I'm like, I just sat there instead of me getting up and dancing. Like, it was my first time in this particular club, and I wanted to make sure I noticed everything that was in there. You know what I mean? I want to make sure I acknowledge my surroundings and always aware of my surroundings. Nothing wrong, just something I do as a man. I always make sure I'm fully aware of my whole surroundings. You know what I mean? And you know, I got up and danced a little bit, but I ain't really do nothing major. So you know, I just sat there and peeped the scene out, and that's when I come to realize that this is kind of vibe I want. This kind of scene I want to be on, where people can go out and dance the night away and have a good time without any problems. You know what I mean? Like, I really acknowledged that night, that last weekend. Looking around the club like, yeah, this is what I want to be part of. You know, the music wasn't really all that up to date, but it was still a good vibe. Everybody was still dancing, doing their thing. Hey, your president, how you doing today? But everybody was still out doing their thing. You know what I mean? So that's a vibe I want to be part of. And I do know that's a reason that a lot of women have rejected me over the years, because I told them I like going to the club every blue moon. I like going to a bar every blue moon. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of realized you can't give up what you like doing to hope to get a partner in your life. You know what I mean? Live your best life, and in due time, someone that's into everything that you into will walk into your life. You know what I mean? So that's something I kind of realized. So, you know, just being in that scene, being around that made me like, yo, yeah, this is what I want to be part of. You know what I mean? Sitting out all older men in there, majority every woman in the club, I think probably a handful, about 5 women in there that didn't have a man. But the ones that did, send them older women twerking in front of their man, bending over, shaking that booty in front of their man, and their man standing behind them. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, that kind of stuff I want to do at 40, 50, 60 years old. You know what I mean? I love good music. I love going dance. So that scene, being in that scene really lifted my spirits. You know what I mean? So I'm craving that more and more. So I told myself I'm at the time to go to a different bar, a different club, like once a month. Go to a bar once a month. Go to a club once a month. Just be around people my age that vibe the way I vibe. You know what I mean? They can control their liquor. Ain't got to worry about nobody fighting or nobody trying to steal in there front, your pocket checking, all that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Like, it's a different ball game when you go to a grown folk club versus going to a club where all these little kids be in there. You know what I mean? So that's a vibe I want more. You know, and I'm gonna do it on the regular. Go to a different club once a month and go to a different bar once a month. You know, just going to have a good time, take some pictures, dance a little, record myself dancing, you know, as I learn these line dances. And as I see more and more line dances, I can do them on live stream tonight while I'm at Sonics. You know what I mean? While I'm at Sonic, that's how I'm going to learn these live dancing. Instead of sitting there on live, coming through speaking, because ain't nobody really speaking back on my live stream. Let's keep it real. You know, some people come in, hey, some come in and don't say nothing. So that'll be the time I go live, running some watch time, and practice these line dance, have on my iPad in my ear, and to practice the live dance while I'm working, you know what I mean? Or while I want to get a break in between orders. But just thinking about that, you know what I mean? I'm about to be 43 years old, and there's a lot of things that I wanted to do in life that I haven't did yet. You know, like a lot of things. You know, not just talking about the sexual stuff, I'm talking about just regular. Like I haven't been, I'm 43 years old, but I haven't been out of the country as of yet. You know, I haven't I haven't explored a lot of different states as of yet. You know, I don't live in Virginia, Florida, Georgia. I don't live in 3 states. I don't live in 3 states. You know what I mean? I want to do more. I want to do more. You know, that's what I'm coming down to. It's time for me to do more. I want to do more for me, to please me. You know, to take care of my happiness. I want to do. I want to do. So I know this bitch got it better. Shit on. Took this shit right back. Hit that man right in his shit. My water bottle and have a say, boy. You know, yeah, that's where my head at. You know, that's where my head at. You know, thinking about all the things I haven't did yet. And now put got a plan to do it all. You know, now put got a plan to do it all. You know, and that's what it is. You know, I'm gonna get here and live life more. I'm still using that as motivation. How, you know, how sometimes using motivation to get out here and live more. You know, make money, pay bills, and then spare some money to live life. What I live life by myself, what I live life with that special someone when they come along. You know, either way, I'm gonna make more time to live life. At least twice a month, I'm gonna make time. At least once a month. At least once a month, I want to start making time to do something I haven't did yet. That's what I want. I want to take time to do something I haven't did yet. You know. But the main thing I want to focus on is a lot of stuff I want to get over. There's a lot of stuff I want to get over that that's weighing on me, that should not be weighing on me. You know. But sometimes it takes people a long time to let things go. And that's something I need to work on. That's something I really, really need to work on. You know, that's something I really need to work on in order for me to move forward and let things be what it be. There's some things I really need to let go, that I really need to be over by. And I'll give myself till the 31st of July to achieve this. Like, I'm really giving myself to the 31st of July to achieve it. Like, someone has a lot of power in me that I need to let go. I need to relieve them of that power. Like, a lot of things they do make me mad, you know, and I shouldn't get mad over it. But after so long of going through the repeated cycle, you know, with the same person, you know, you got to get to the point where you say, hey, damn that. You know what I mean? Like that, like it's supposed to say, sit back and watch people ask and they'll show you what they really would rather be doing. You know what I mean? And how people make excuses why they can't return a phone call, why they can't return a message on social media, but yet you see them on social media for hours, or they feed their excuse there, they on no, they feed some kind of excuse, but yet you still see them on social media for hours. You still see them making a post on social media, but can't take the time to keep their word and return your message, or can't take the time to keep their word and return your phone call. So like, I'm about to start removing a lot of people off my Facebook as of Facebook. I ain't gonna really say Instagram because I really don't be on Instagram no more. But my Facebook, it's time for me to remove a lot of people. Like the same, it's crazy how, you know, I work 2 full-time jobs and a full-time YouTuber, and I run a business now. But yet I still can find the time on my busy day to check on everybody. But yet it's not many people on my Facebook or my Instagram that take a moment to check on me. And I find that crazy. I find that crazy. You know what I mean? Some of the people I know just sit there home looking stupid all day, you know. And someone works like I do. Someone got kids like I do. Someone, their kids are grown. Or someone don't have children. You know what I mean? And you telling me you can't take a moment to return a phone call, but yet you can make a dozen posts a day. You know what I mean? So I think of myself like that. It's just time for me to remove myself all that. Like I wanna be surrounded by people that think just like I think. That's all I want to surround myself around for the rest of my life. I'm about to be 44 years old, and all my one-way friendships, meaning the only time I hear from them is when I reach out to them. It's time to let all them go. I know I said I'm gonna do this a long time ago, but it's like I think like God. The Bible say, how many times am I supposed to allow my brother the chance the sin against me to do me wrong with, and I continue to forgive him? I'm like that. You want God, I want God to forgive me unlimited and give me chance after chance after chance. I gotta be the same way with people. And I can deal with people from a distance. You know what I mean? Don't mean you gotta be on my social media. I can deal with you how I deal with you. You know what I mean? So a lot of people about to start unfriending on my Facebook just because of that. You know what I mean? It's crazy. I can see people make a dozen posts, green light on all the time. They try to lie, I ain't on Facebook. Then you sit there and refresh Facebook 3 or 4 times. Guess what? Your light's still on. You can't, that's one thing about Facebook. You can't fake that light. It ain't like tag. You can sit here, have your light on, and you really don't be on Facebook, and you really ain't on tag. You know what I mean? Your light don't go off on tag. But it just get old. Repeating the same cycle over and over and over. And it's time for me to remove all that from my life. You know what I mean? I'm getting older. I'm wising up. And it's time for me to remove all that. You know? It's time for me to remove all that from my life. It is. You get tired of the same cycle for 4, 5, 6 years and nothing's changing. You know what I mean? It's like you can treat everybody how you want to be treated, but then everybody still give you the same, how y'all doing today? The same, how you say this in a respectful way? The same, I don't care attitude, or people only want to deal with you when they need something for you. That's why a lot of black people don't have nobody there in their corner. Not being racist, nobody take it a racist way, but I am black. That's the community I deal with. I identify with. That's why a lot of black people don't have nobody they can turn to in a hard time, because people want to hear from you with your hand out. You know what I mean? It's time for me to remove people like that out of my life. It's time. It's overdue. You know what I mean? It's overdue. It's overdue. So that's one thing I'm working on changing. That I want to have. I want to have all the people on my Facebook that I want to hear from when their hand is out. I want to remove all them off my Facebook. You know what I mean? That's the ones in Florida, the ones in Virginia. Trying to go our separate ways. You know what I mean? If I can't DM you every blue moon and say, hey, how you doing? And get a, hey, Raymond, how you doing? You know what I mean? Or, I'm doing okay. How you doing today? How your kids doing? You know what I mean? If I can't DM you on a regular basis, at least once a month or once every 3 months, to say, hey, how you doing? And you respond, then why do I need you on my friend list? I don't want 5,000 friends of people I used to know or people I used to socialize with. You know what I'm saying? Like, same stuff, different day, get old. The same repeated cycle. You got to get to that point where you just say, you know what, fuck it. Fuck it. That's why a lot of people in my life, I consider them associates of mine, not friends. Associates, because it's a big difference between an associate and a friend. A friend is someone that treats you exactly how you want to be treated. Associate is someone you just deal with like a work buddy. You know what I mean? So it's time to move a lot of people from my life. Point blank, it's time to go down my friend list, start unfriending people. I started this Monday, started unfriending people. You know what I mean? And one big one, I gotta let it. I gotta unfriend. I really don't want to, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. And all this thinking I've been doing, I finally got the guts to apologize to Cena. Yeah, I finally got the guts. Finally got the guts to apologize to Cena. You know what I mean? I messed up a good relationship from being dumb. You know what I mean? I messed up a good ass relationship from being dumb. I finally got a woman that I prayed for, that was on the same level I was on, that had her own place, her own transportation, a good job, that kept herself up. They can help me become a better man. They can help me grow. I help her grow. They can add to my life. I finally got it. And then my dumb ass let it go. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna go into details. All that ain't important. But, I let it go for stupid reasons. For thinking with the wrong head. Ended up cheating on her. Man, ended up cheating on her. I ain't gonna go into detail. But I ended up cheating, and would have got away with it. But I told her myself, then the other person, did some shit. Ended up calling Cena phone from my phone, saying, get your man, and all this whatnot. And it's like, wow. But I can only blame myself for that. I can't fault Cena. I can't fault the other part. I can only fault myself. You know what I mean? I can only blame myself because I was a dummy that, took the time to go in and cheat with this other person. You know what I'm saying? Not that person. That person didn't owe Cena no explanation. That person wasn't in a relationship with Cena. I was. So I'm the one that made the decision to step out and cheat. And then here I am dealing with everything that comes with it. You know, I ended up losing a good woman behind thinking with the wrong head. That's not why we broke up. She still decided to continue the relationship after I cheated, but just being dumb, thinking young, man, thinking young. You know what I mean? Thinking young. It's a lot. I can't say all the blame for that relationship going wrong, for that relationship end is all on me. You know what I mean? And I'm lucky and thankful to still have seen her friendship to this day. You know what I mean? Like, I'm lucky and thankful to still have her friendship to this day. I'm lucky and thankful that she still took the time out of her day with all the different hats she wear as a woman, you know, and take time to check on me. Take time to check on me, see how my mom doing, how my brother doing, how my kids doing, you know, and same as me taking time out my day to check on her. You know what I mean? And I'm lucky for that. I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful that we still had that kind of connection where we still can do that on a regular basis. You know, I'm thankful and lucky to have that. I ain't gonna lie to you, and that means a lot. You know what I mean? That really means a lot. You know, because Cena was the one that supposed to been around forever. You know, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. So much added up. She added so much in my life. Like, no woman out of all the relationships I was in from '99 up until Cena, no woman has ever come to the table with everything fully together. You know what I mean? With everything fully together. That's the one where I would that lives up to that label, Superwoman. That is Superwoman right there. You know, but me thinking young and childish, I let it go for the wrong reasons. I should have held on, and I should have held on. You know what I mean? I should have held on, but you know, it be that way. Sometimes we learn. That's why I wanna process that when I'm thinking about a lot. Like I'm in a way I'm beating myself up for it. 'Cause like, you know, I'm not gonna say good women's hard to find. You know, I'm just gonna say God could be still punishing me for that mess up. Either I repented for it, I prayed on it, I apologized to Cena, we discussed it in full details, you know what I mean? We gave each other closure, but at the same time, I feel like God might hold it against me for a while before he sent another good woman. You know what I mean? And that's what I gotta deal with. You know, when you fuck up, that's what come with it. You know what I mean? That would come with it. So that's why you never hear me say there's no good women out here, or all women are bad. No, all women not. Like, that was when I should have let go. You know what I mean? Like, that was one that like I should have held on it. I should have, when I had the opportunity to cheat, I should have said, nah, I ain't gonna do that. I got a good woman. I finally got what I prayed for, you know, and hung in there. Like, y'all seen everything that me and Sim was doing, like the monthly anniversary gift. She started that. You know what I mean? Like, we go out there. She's telling me, well, I want to go out to lunch before you go to work. You know what I mean? Sometimes I pay, sometimes she paid for lunch. The pedicures was going to get every month. You know, those are things that she started. You know what I mean? And like, that's something I always wanted. I always wanted a woman in my life that can do for me as much as I can do for her. I always wanted a woman that can encourage me, that can motivate me through each day like I can motivate her. I always wanted a woman that can add to my life, and then I finally get a woman that can add to my life, and I let it go. And how I end up doing her wrong is cheating on her. You know what I mean? Like, really? Like, you know what I mean? I gonna blame myself. There's a lot of men out here that get blessed with good people, good women in their life, and then they cheat, they do other things wrong. You know, like, man, that was everything I wanted when I had seen it. The affectionate was amazing. Like, everywhere we was outside of how we was holding hands, you know, like always locked hands, walked side by side, good conversation. I mean, 24/7. We never ran out of things to talk about. We never ran out of things to talk about. You know, like, man, you know what I mean? Now here I am single, thinking like, damn, I really messed up a good one. I ain't gonna lie. I will admit that I'm a man. I can admit when I'm wrong. I messed up with a good one. I let a good thing go for being dumb. You know what I mean? You know, that was one woman that did not deserve to get cheated on, and I cheated on her just because I got tired of driving an hour just to get with Cena, just to get laid by Cena. You know what I mean? I found some closer. You know, well, I ain't gonna go into details. I ain't gonna go into details. I ended up cheating, not once but more than once. You know, and I fought myself in that. I definitely fought myself for that. But I apologize to her. She never said whether she forgave me that, but you know, I know her. She don't hold no grudges. You know, she don't hold no grudges, whatnot. You know, I still know she care about me because when I say stuff wrong or when I do something wrong on YouTube, she'll come in my Facebook DM and straight me ASAP. Like, yo, like, yeah, like, you know, that's what a man need. You know what I mean? I mean, hey, it is what it is. Stuff we all live and learn. You know, we all live and learn. So going from there, you know, it's all about doing it different in the future than what you did in the past. You know, I'm sorry that I messed up too, but at the same time, you gotta move on from it. You know what I mean? At least Cena came in my life and set that tone high enough where every woman has to be on that level. You have to be, every woman got to be on that level. Here, not every woman, the next woman has to be on that level. You know what I mean? See, Chanel set the tone too well, she ain't really set the tone. She just confirmed what, Chanel just confirmed what I already knew. You know what I mean? That, you know, out here, you can get to know them without spending money, you know what I'm saying, and whatnot. And there's women out here to have fun with, but Cena set the tone on a grown woman level. You know what I mean? 41, own place, own transportation, good reputation around the city. You know, you go to her side of the water, you can find nobody talk bad on her name. Like her kids' reputation is A1. You know what I mean? She wear the shoes of the mother and the father without depending on other people to help. You know what I mean? Not to put her business street, but own place, own transportation. Should have been in the same crib for like 5 years now. You know? You know what I mean? Work a full-time job, got a not just a job, a career. Own transportation, you know what I mean? Insurance, dental, good credit. I mean, you know, she got an American dream. You know what I mean? She got an American dream. And I let that go from being dumb. You know what I mean? I let that go for being dumb. Not for the cheating, but because, you know, it's some childish stuff I want. And I'm just to that point in my life where a lot of stuff that I want to do, I'm not going to get it up for no matter how good of a woman is. You know what I mean? You know? It's just me. You know, so now I'm really thinking about that, you know, really doing a lot of thinking. And hopefully have all closure, have everything done, dead in the grave by July 31st. That's the goal. That's the goal. You know, that's the goal. That's the goal, you know. That's the goal for that, you know. But one is one major person in my, and this person really not in my life, but they still have an impact on my life that I really need to let go. I really need to let go, like literally let go for me to really move forward. For me to well, I can move forward without letting them go. Cause I mean, we don't be around each other. We don't have each other's phone numbers. It's just seeing them on social media. You know? Like I gotta stop that one getting mad because someone don't return the phone call. I gotta stop that someone don't answer our message on social media. You know what I mean? Even with seeing them over on social media over and over and over, you know, and they still don't take the time to answer my message. You know what I mean? I gotta stop. I gain more self control over myself where that don't bother me no more. That's what I gotta do. You know what I mean? And you know, that's what I need to work on. I need to gain more self control. That do make me mad. It's like somebody could DM me right now that I ain't heard from in 3 years, and I answer as soon as I see it. You know what I mean? But it's like I can't never get that same respect in return. It's like it get old. It get old. You get to that point, y'all. I'm always asking myself, how can I treat the world how I want to be treated, and yet majority of the world still give me the same fuck you attitude. You know what I mean? So, you know, a lot of little mixed questions I have. You know what I mean? Like, you know, and it's time for me to put it in the grave for good. Put it in the grave and let it stay just there. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna match their energy. I'm just gonna cut them off. You know what I mean? I'm too old to be out here matching energies. Just cut people off. As you see fit, cut them off. Cut them off. You know what I mean? And leave it like that. You know? Then when they ask me, hey, why you ain't return my call? Same reason you never return mine. Why you answer my messages on Facebook? Same reason you never answer mine. You know what I mean? And that's what it's gonna be. That's what it's gonna be. You know? Because this person, I don't know what they got going on social media until they pop on my wall. I don't go check their page. So and I'm gonna leave it just like that. You know what I mean? But I kind of realize a lot of people talk. You know, a lot of people talk like they not this kind of person. That they not this kind of person. That kind of person. Then down the road, they not giving into being that same kind of person that they said he wasn't. You know, kind of like women. What women say with men, oh, men sweat up, then they not gonna do like the last men did me and all this whatnot, and then turn around and make the same mistakes. The only person you have control. Exactly. That's why I'm processing everything to get over it all and then leave it in the grave now. I want it dead and done with. I want to be over all this by December, by July 31st. That's the goal line. That's the deadline. But like I was saying, you know, like I was saying, a lot of people say, oh, I don't do this, I don't do that, or I'm not the kind of person, I'm not that kind of person. And then eventually you find out, wow, they gave into it. But then you kind of knew it was coming eventually because the kind of people they socialize with, because the kind of people they socialize with is on the same stuff. You know what I mean? It's on that same kind of mentality and behavior. They move the same way. And you never know how long a person sit back and say, hey, I need to move just like that too. And get the same benefits they get. You know what I mean? Or get no benefits. You know what I mean? Because if you have no benefits to bring to the table, how can you expect benefits from someone else if you don't have benefits to bring to the table? It kind of like with me. Majority of the dudes I hang out with here in Virginia, they big players. They big whores around Virginia. You know, and that don't mean I would give into that because I'm not built like that. I'm not built like that. You know what I mean? I don't want 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different women to sleep with. You know, I don't want that. So, you know, I would never give into it. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people have asked me, are you just like your homeboy? Are you a hoe like your homeboy? I'm like, nah, but I can't do that. You know what I mean? My sex drive too high. I want too much sex to be out here doing stuff like that. You know what I mean? And that just want me. I want raised like that to be a player. You know what I mean? Or be a friend with benefit or have a sex buddy. I'm not on that. I'm not on that. You know what I mean? And I don't care what goes in life or how much life changes. I would never ever give into them things. Like I would stand 10 toes down on that. I would never give into being a friend with benefit, a sex buddy, none of that. You know what I mean? That's the main reason that manager y'all see me flirting with at night on live stream. That's why we ain't did nothing yet, because I ain't on that. You know what I mean? She wants to be just that, friends with benefits. I'm not about that life. You know what I mean? Like, I'm looking for a woman to hold on to. You know, we in our 40s. We in our 40s. You know what I mean? We're in our 40s, and I'm not about that life. You know what I mean? I could have been between her legs a dozen times, but I'm not on that. You know what I mean? I'm not looking for a nice time for one night. I'm looking for a nice time for a lifetime. I'm looking for a partnership, a team player. You know what I mean? And so we don't slow down on the flirt network. We don't let no. I'm pretty sure y'all can tell y'all don't hear to come on in my live. He want to beat these cheats and all this whatnot. Like she was doing the line dance from the other night, and I'm right up to her booty all night. You know what I mean? So I'm pretty sure y'all don't see the sign, but you know, just casual flirt, little casual flirt, nothing major. I mean, I done did that on every job I had for a long time, but Krispy Kreme had somebody that I flirt with like that. You know what I mean? But just casual flirting, my usual flirt. You know, like I said, I want more than flirting in a relationship. I want a relationship. She just want a one night stand. I ain't on that. You know what I mean? I ain't on that. So that's why it ain't going nowhere. But you know, I stopped all that. I started stopping all that after that video. Like she's like, you playing? You ain't trying to do that. And that's when I told her, like, you want a one night stand? I'm looking for a relationship. You know what I mean? I'm looking for somebody a bit of team where I partner with. You got here, you got multiple grinds, like I got multiple grinds. We combine everything together, the world could be ours. But she ain't respond when I said that. You know what I mean? Just like I told you in the conversation, she would text my phone and was like, you know what I mean? I asked her the question, how can we be a partnership? What can you add in my life? And like I said, that's a good question. I'm focused on me. She fed me a whole little paragraph. I'm like, yeah, I hear you. I hear your mouth. You know what I mean? And left it like that. So It's time for me to stop all that flirt with her that I do at work and just do Raymond. It's time to do Raymond for a while. You know what I mean? Do Raymond, live Raymond life until a good woman come my life, come my way. You know what I mean? I ain't in no here to find a good woman. They out here just, hey, I just know they might exist on social media, on dating site. They might not, but I'm not looking on them no more. You know, I'm just out here living and see what come my way. Get out here and live, son. You know, a lot of bars and places I want to go hang out at around Virginia. I'm gonna start checking these out one by one and just get out here and live. You know, keep myself up and just get out here and live. You know what I mean? And go from there. You know, go from there. But that's what's going on with me. It still hit me. It's still, I don't know how to say it. It might about to rain out here, boy. But it still hit me hard that someone told me they want about a certain life and then could find out they actually gave into that same kind of life. It's like, why does it hit me so bad? It's just, I don't know. You know, it's the reason it hit me so bad is that, like somebody I used to rock with, you know what I mean? Somebody I used to rock with, you know, don't gave into some stuff that I never thought they would give into. But as I actually sit back and think about it and all they told me about them over the years, I should have seen it coming. They already gave into it more than one. This isn't the first time they give into it. This is just the first time I actually acknowledge it. You know what I mean? And it's just like, it's not surprising. It's not surprising as I think about it. It's not surprising. It's just like I said, you never know what somebody would do and what they won't do. You know what I mean? It's like having a best friend. Then your best friend all of a sudden out the blue cross you. And then once you sit back and think about it, you've seen the signs of them trying it before, but never fully went through it until recent. And then you're like, whoa, it hits you. It's like this time really hit me. Like, whoa, you gave into this, but in the past you did this and this and this and this. So you was already doing this, just sitting here talking that talk that, you know, you would never do that. And now kind of find out on more than one occasion, you done did it. You know? And it just dawned on me, like, it hit me hard. Like, this is somebody I had the utmost respect for. It kind of like that movie, what's the Tyler Perry movie? What's the Tyler Perry movie with Bow Wow in it? The Tyler Perry movie with Bow Wow in it. When he found out that his aunt was really his mom. It kind of like a sister like that. You know what I mean? I found someone that I like, you know what I mean? Someone that I still like, doing something that I would thought they would never do, and kind of find out they doing it. And then, you know, then as I sit back and think on that, meditate on during the day, processing that, you realize that they done did this more than once over the years of you knowing them. You know what I mean? Like, this person I done known for a long time. You know what I'm saying? And to find out that they don't, you know, this ain't the first time they actually giving us something like this. It don't happen more than once. And then I'm beating myself because I'm always asking questions about different things. People just go ahead and answer, like, no shame, go in there, yeah, you know? And so now I'm beating myself up because I should be already to that point where I can ask questions and I should be able to accept the answer, no matter whether it's the answer I want to hear or it's an answer I don't want to hear. I should be able to accept their answer because it's their life. You know what I mean? They don't owe me that explanation. But then again, I ask myself, why do this person answer every question I ask them? You know what I mean? Like, they answer the question make me mad, or they like business in the street. I mean, I'm asking myself that constantly. Why do this person answer every question that I ask them about their life? You know what I mean? Because I'm more. It's like you ask me questions, certain questions I'm gonna answer, certain questions I'm not. You know what I mean? I tell you, so that's my business. You know what I mean? Anybody, like my kids, like that sometimes. Dad, you got a girlfriend? Why you worried about that? You know what I mean? Like my oldest son, like, asks all the time. You got a girlfriend? Why you worried about that? You know? But And just be wondering why would this person answer the question? Anything I ask this person, they answer it. You know what I mean? And then I kind of realized like this ain't that person's first time partaking in this kind of activity. This hasn't happened more than once over the years. You know what I mean? And it is what it is. You know? It's not my life. It's her. This it's that person's life. You know? Why is it affecting me? Why is it my mind? Cause like it's affecting me because I want the one that person gave into with that activity. You know what I mean? Like I've been at this person for a minute. For a minute. When I say a minute for the same kind of activity, for the same kind of situation. And after getting rejected so many times to find out that you gave in someone else for that kind of situation, it kind of devastated. It pissed me off. Like, wow. You know, like I'm someone that been asking you for a long time for the same kind of situation. And then they hear that you gave in to someone else with that same kind of situation. It hurt. It hurt. It kind of cut you deep. Like, wow, you know what I mean? So that's when I told myself, it's time to change. It's time to change. You know what I mean? I can't be mad, but at the same time, it kind of got like, wow. You know what I mean? Like you know, kind of like, wow. So that changed a lot within me. Like that really got me on my like, hey, you know, I don't know what it really got me. It got me really thinking. Got me really doing a lot of thinking. Like, you know. But it's just crazy to know that. It's just crazy to know that, you know. So, you know, that was going on with me. That was going on with me. But all that, I plan to put in the grave by July 31st, where it don't cross my mind no more. And if I see that person when I get to Florida, hey, cause I know she live right down the street from my son grandma. So, hey, if I see her, I see her. If I don't, I don't. It's just crazy. It's just crazy what people give into. It's crazy. That's why they say, any dumb question you have, just ask, because you never know what someone would give into nowadays. You never know what someone would be down to do. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. You know? That's what it is. But I've been in the process of getting over a lot of stuff, letting a lot of stuff just leaving in the grave. You know, that's my close. That's my close of leaving in the grave. Like all the sex videos I had in my phone, all the little naked pictures, I deleted all that. I'm like, it's time for me to leave a lot of stuff alone. It's time for me to leave a lot of stuff alone. I feel like me holding on them pictures and videos I have of different relationships I've been in, you know, or different people I had, different women I had sex with, whatever, you know. It's time for me to close them chapters and just delete everything. Like I've been going through my phone since July 1st to delete a lot of shit. Like a lot of shit. You know what I mean? And that's what it is. Sometimes you got to do stuff like that in order to really, really move forward with life. And I felt like that's something that was needed to get done. Like when I say deleted, I done went through my camera roll, deleted. I done went to Google Photo, deleted. I done went to the backup file and deleted that. Where it permanently deleted out my phone. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna leave it like that. You know what I mean? One of the person that I was asking for little pictures and videos from, apologize to her because, well, in a way I want to apologize, in a way I don't. You know what I mean? In a way I do, in a way I don't, because, you know, I do and I don't want to apologize, and I'm gonna say it like that because it's something concerning that situation. I'm not gonna go into details on, but you know, and I'm gonna let it be just that. You know what I mean? Do what you do I feel is best. You know what I'm saying? It's really time to really upgrade. I'm pushing 44 years old and in less than 30 days. You know what I mean? Like, time for me to think wise and carry myself, conduct myself in a more mature way than what I am. So that's what I'm on. You know what I mean? It's all about growing up. It's all about growing up or take the risk of being single forever. I'd rather grow up now before I'm around here 50 and 60 years old, still single. You know what I mean? You know? Don't want to get married again unless I marry someone that got benefits. If she's not beneficial, I can't marry her. I commit, be in a relationship. We can have a lifetime partnership, but for me to get married again, they gotta be someone that's beneficial and got progress in her life. You know? And if she ain't bringing all that to the table, then there's no need there's no need for a marriage if she ain't bringing benefits to my table. You know what I mean? But just my time to analyze a lot of stuff and do a lot of thinking. And what better place to do a lot of thinking than by the water? You know what I mean? What better place to do a lot of thinking and analyze and process a lot that's going on in my life, or process a lot that happened in my life over the last 43 years. What's the best place to process and analyze things and walk around the water? You know what I mean? And that's where we at. You know, that's where we at. Trying to make it do what it do. And just go from there. You know, trying to let it do what it do. And everything I'm talking to y'all about, or just sharing a little bit about, everything I'm sharing with y'all that I ain't sharing a lot of details, but I am sharing some stuff, and this same stuff that I pray on a daily basis. That God bless me with the knowledge, some understanding of it all that I've been through in 43 years of living. That He blessed me with knowledge, wisdom, understanding, and closure, and the answers to resolve it all, or how I can do it different in the future, and we moving from there. You know what I mean? We moving from there. So that's why I stand on a lot of stuff. That's why I stand on a lot of stuff in my life, and we going from there. This is gonna be my last lap, because I got a couple more places I need to run to before I go home. But happy Friday, y'all. Y'all be safe out there. Y'all be blessed. Have a good weekend, you know. Have a good weekend, and have a good weekend. It might about to storm out here, boy. How this water looking out here? Yeah. Let me get in my car. Let me get in my car ASAP. I definitely gotta get in my car. You know, I definitely gotta get in my car. Yeah, it might about to pour down out here, and I ain't trying to get soaking wet. You know what I mean? I ain't trying to get soaked up. Let me head in my car real quick. Yeah, it's raining now. No! Woo! Woo! It's about to rain now. Yep.